Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Friday number 22 day for the month of October 2021. My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, aka Sense Pass King. Look on, una own countryman. This one na my daily podcast for una. Great people of Ambazonia, we go start today across the Mongo for La République du Cameroun. Things are falling apart in Yaoundé. For inside Nguso, l'Hôpital General, the biggest hospital for La République du Cameroun, where it reflect to the country their own way where they treat their people, na a pause, na place where if you look at you will know place where La République du Cameroun is there. It won't be yesterday for Thursday, number 21 day for this month for October. Sick people them, patient them for inside the hospital for l'Hôpital General for Yaoundé. They don't come out block road. Wanna listen.
All patients anyway, they don't live outside, so massa. They don't block road since morning time. All patients them.
As soon as they hear for the video, it show her they don't block road. Patient they don't come up carry hospital bed them should down for road. Motor they no fit pass. This hospital is then for Nguso for La République du Cameroun, A2D, for their power base. Just corner Paul behind office, not far, like 5-minute drive to the presidency, a very high security zone. Patient them for day, they no get even water for drink. They pay only money for hospital. Doctor them in no day for treat them. Even when they pay money for hospital pharmacy, medicine them no day for day. If they don't begin the protest, the block roadway they go for their presidency, now for sure now say that country it don't finish, it can collapse. It be at the verge for collapse. Despite the fact say that they just hang, now by loan the way they take them from IMF, the country is finished. Report upon report, how did they even take part them for die body for people them. People they die, they want take and go turn back for village. They go reach, they go see them say instance they no day for day, private part them no day for day. They don't begin be plagued by rituals as they suck blood for Ambazonia people them. La République du Cameroun cannot save itself, let alone respect Ambazonia. They are simply using our territory to suck up cheap money and free money from Sonera, CDC and many other exploitation plantation for inside Ambazonia for barely survive. The Bulu Beti clique, where they don't hold that country with strong hand, they suck them up like a vampire where they don't catch man for a neck. One of Ambazonian Governing Council's strong iron lady, aka they call it woman of God, Mama Deborah, he done decry the killing of Ambazonia picking them over a live show for ACN.
Consistent, persistent murder in our land. We've had enough of this genocide. We've had enough of this insult. We have enough of the assault on our lives. Babies in the womb are not spared. 7-year-old girls are not spared. 8-month-olds are not spared. 3-month-olds are burnt like barbecue in the house. What more do you want? For all who think that this is going to get any better with Cameroun, it will never happen. For all who are giving Cameroun time to kill us all, it will not happen. For all who still stand out there and call us separatists, you are an idiot. You think that you have the right to live and breathe, and we don't deserve the right to life? What did baby Kimora do to deserve a death by gunshot from a policeman or a gendarme? What did Kimora do to deserve a death by gunshot from a Cameroon armed force? We've had enough of this evil, and we say no, enough is enough. We have prayed, we have cried, we have lamented, we have climbed on rooftops and sing, we have marched the streets, we have done everything, and there's one thing that is left that we have to Goliath. And our sons and daughters have been standing all this while. And we have the ones that clothe themselves in wolves in sheep clothing, like the Ophelia Chinges, who come with their totem doves in our land, and the Asheri Kilos, and the Ziangutes.
And the Ziangutes, enough is enough. It's time for our people to know the reality of our condition. We have a choice. We are a people, we are a separate state. We are the people of the Southern Cameroons. We are the people of Ambazonia. We have the right of self-determination like any other state in the world. We have said enough with La République du Cameroun, enough with their barbarism. We are going home. Home again. We want separation and outright independence of our territory, and we will settle for none. Enough blood, enough tears, enough is enough for the pain we have with this unworkable and demonic union with La République du Cameroun. Just like you think it's enough to add salt on our injury, La République du Cameroun, Secretary General of their presidency, Ferdinand Ngongo, mastermind of the Swiss deal, is in Buea. And the same our so-called traditional rulers who had gone into exile into Douala and Yaoundé, and some who still live amongst us, have gone there to welcome the killer of our people. These same traditional rulers who pretend to represent us in the Colonial House of Chiefs have said nothing about the death and killing of our baby Caroline. Yet they are there first in line to welcome the author of the killer of our people, the terrorist Ngongo Ferdinand. These enablers are a vexation to our soul and a curse on our land. These are people our common people should see and spit on the road. They are a disgrace to the blood of Ambazonians that have been shed, and we must, as a people, reject them, shame them, and call them who they are, enablers of genocide. They work on cold blood of baby Caroline to shake the hands of her killer, Ferdinand Ngongo. These chiefs, in that their so-called Colonial House of Chiefs, represent none but their stomach. They speak for none but themselves and their stomach. They are enablers as they shake the hands of the killers and the oppressors. Just in next door, in the great city of Kumba, our people bury one taximan where they call he say Tambe Ashu Thomas. Na taximan where he go drop passenger for inside Tinto. He want turn the come back early the October. La République du Cameroun, their gendarme, they open fire for a moto for no reason, then kill he. A burial take place for Kumba. As they found them for Kumba, they greet Ferdinand Ngongo for Buea. Before this day one happen, news they also come say a lot of our people them for inside the great city of Buea, they don't be arrested in connection to the attack, the mob justice with them carry them for the killer of baby Caroline. This it happened while the colleague for the gendarme where they be killing, it is waka free. He too will be culpable for the action of the killing of baby Caroline, as clearly, according to statement from their top officials, they will violate their order for chase down the mother of baby Caroline and eventually kill the baby sitting behind the vehicle. Our people have to know we should not sit like sitting duck waiting for the terrorist La République forces to come and kill us. Our people must realize the reality in which we are living in and stay in the bushes when it's needed to defend ourselves and to make sure you integrate yourself in the defense structure that patriots have set up to sustain and defend homeland against Cameroon impunity. Those people that executed that gendarme did the right thing, and we as a country, we have an obligation to protect them and to shelter them until freedom is restored and our people can go about living their life in a free Ambazonia. Home, free home. Even as the colonial head of government, in more regard, Ferdinand Ngongo, it is salute chiefs them for inside Buea. In La République, they ran launch a raid again for inside Noni. They ran loot stores them, report the camp from store people, then when they ran loot all their store them, carry all property them, put them for their motor, their backboat, and burn some few houses them for inside Noni. For across the Mongo, even for La Republique, their concentration camp, Condemning, where they ran catch and kidnap our people them, for our homeland, transfer them they, kidnap so one them for inside Biafra, and for Nigeria, transfer them for they. Would you hear say were prisoners of war? They ran launch a protest as 3 Ambazonian prisoners of conscience they ran be removed from prison without any explanation, and their whereabouts they no be know. The 3 people the way they ran carry them for Kondengi Gotam, na Tita Tibit, Ashezit, Hamlet, and Fonji John. The 3 Ambazonians them, they can move them for inside prison for 13 days for this October, carry them go them. Since that day, they never hear from them and their family member them, they no be able for no wusa way they don't take them go them. For the great state of Menchum, La Republique du Cameroun, their forces them, they don't still continue their raid for villages them and for small quarter them for inside Boom Center. Yesterday, then go enter for inside Boo village. They ran key 2 people them for day. As they talk, snake bite snake. One of the person where they kill them for day na Mr. Tor Zach, we be na the La Republique, their YCPDM section president for inside womb. Video they come out, it show how people they cry, they die for the 2 people they don't kill them for inside Boo village for womb. As La Republique, it convoke and force people them say they must come for they can attend meeting with the Colonial SDO. We dey for day. We call on the people them for womb for rise up, join the self-defense and make sure me they eliminate all the threat them we dey for womb, in particularly the SDO we dey for day, and for work with our soldiers them we dey for day, especially when the people they come out and in and out of womb, for keep us posted about the movement of these individuals. These are criminal terrorists who are there to kill our people and nothing else. For Insa Boya, video then finally come out where they show how La Republique du Cameroun and gendarme them they harass our people them with their mobile phone. For the video where they circulate on social media, it show how La Republique du gendarme it then sees person in telephone, it browse through a mobile phone, they look a video, they look a website them, and then he talk me the person he give a password for you forget a momo. La Republique du Cameroun they molest our people them day by day, violating their privacy, checking on their mobile phone, stealing money in their mobile wallet, and looking for any reason or no reason at all for kidnap them, take them go for their station until they go pay ransom before they are released. When shall all this thing end? It shall never, unless we stop them. And indeed, we must, and all Ambazonia must join the resistance to stop La Republique du Cameroun impunity and to kick them out of Ambazonia. Still across the Mongo into La Republique du Cameroun. News in the camp say La Republique they don't catch up to 60 people them for inside Douala. La Republique them come out with a joint patrol for inside Bepanda neighborhood for Douala, then catch people them for day. See 6 people their bike with them come out for Ambazonia. Then talk say they don't get news say Ambazonia they plan for attack Douala. So they work catch all Ambazonia people them. Even you get ID card or not, they go carry you, kidnap you, go down for their station until you go pay ransom before they go release you. News they come out, they come say over 60 Ambazonia them, they don't catch them, especially one the way they drive bike. As our people they go through all this struggle, the so-called Regional House of Chief, where La Republique, the Colonial Authority, it don't open them for replace the parliamentarian and senator them as they don't lost legitimacy. These thieves, this group of individuals, enablers, they ran gather yesterday for Boya. Now a vexation to the soul. And it remind we, so we need to do more for make sure say all these criminal them be arrested. As the so-called House of Thieves, then gather for inside Boya, our capital city. They make not only a mention for the Pekin way he died for inside Boya together with the military man. They no call for justice. They no call for the arrest of the other gendarme way he be there with ye. But then turn for go congratulate the colonial governor where he don't order the arrest of over 40 of our Pekin them where they be protest against the killing of baby Caroline. Wanna listen?
Boya, rulers, members of the Southwest House of Chiefs, honorable councillors of the House of National Representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Our late colleague of my main constituency, Regional Councillor Amadou Adamu.
They start now for talk about their own councillor where be done die for inside Kumba.
During the funeral, at regional headquarters on Thursday the 14th of October 2021, during which a school pupil was gruesomely murdered while one of our men in uniform was killed through mob justice. In the light of the above, permit me invite you to rise for a minute of silence in honor of the souls rest in peace. You can be seated. On behalf of the Southwest Regional Assembly, may I seize this opportunity to warmly congratulate the Governor of the Southwest Region for wisdom, tact and diplomacy used in handling the crisis.
So immediately after, they no call for justice, they no call for an end to the killing of our people, they no call for the arrest of the colleague and partner in crime for the killing of baby Caroline, then turn for congratulate La République du Cameroun, their governor, Okala Bilai, we then call them people them dogs and cockroaches them, create the environment for facilitate the murder of our people. This one need to come into surprise to anybody, because these people them, now people they don't sell our people the same, like the slave master them, the chief them, where they be sell our own people them for white people them in exchange for whiskey, exchange for Miro. You go sell your own people them. Now the same thing with the experience them today. But this one, the never again generation, will call on our people them, where they for inside the Atlantic state for partner with our forces them, for arrest all these criminal, where they collude with the foreign government, for perpetrate acts of genocide on our people. All of them, I mean all, should be arrested. If you have information that can lead to the arrest of any of these individuals or the possibility of you helping our people to eliminate this threat, please do not hesitate to contact us. For other news, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, the Ambazonia War Council Chairman Benedict Kwa Ida announced the reassignment of General Cobra, the head of the Bamenda Brigade, a unit of the MEZAM, Ambazonia Defense Forces. It can be reassigned to a new position to head another unit, and the replacement of the Bamenda Brigade will be announced subsequently. As the appointee, it is still making way for the terrain. The second in command of General Cobra is now in charge of the Bamenda Brigade. We want to congratulate you and all our sister forces them in MEZAM for continue to work hand in hand for secure Ambazonia and for liberate Bamenda and the large area of MEZAM from Cameroon occupation.
With that in mind, that I today announce the transfer of Brigadier General Cobra from the Bamenda Brigade. He is being transferred to a new brigade whose job it will be to punch the hole to our capital. We believe that the time is coming. As such, it necessitates the changing of the guard and realignment of our forces. So beginning immediately, Brigadier General Cobra is no longer the overall commander of our Bamenda Brigade, of our Bamenda Battalion. He has been transferred. Once the new general reaches his post, is out on mission, the War Council will be announcing him as having taken over that post. It is now in the hands of the second in command.
We congratulate General Cobra and for the wonderful job he has done in Bamenda, and continue to encourage our people to continue to work hand in hand with our forces to combat kidnapping for ransom. We want to thank all our units in Bamenda, to thank our unit in Tanka, General Cross and Die, and our unit in Taseng, our unit in all the other 6 areas, needless to call the specific names due to the sensitive nature of things of this matter. Fellow Ambazonians, we are still doing the 1,000 New Amber Boy initiative. We are very happy so far with the response from our youth. We call on youth all over Ambazonia who have feel the pain of our people to rise up, pick up their own guns, defend homeland, carry out measures that only them can carry out to free Ambazonia from La Republique to Cameroun. We face an imminent threat from Cameroon military, a threat that must be neutralized, and a threat that must be completely kicked out of our borders. We must defend our territorial integrity and sovereignty. Capo Daniel, signing off.